All right, I am going to try and help you get through this reading. The book is going to read it, and I'm going to try highlighting things. I haven't done this before, so I may make some mistakes. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this will just help you find the correct answers.
Austin spent the next few months exploring the land east of San Antonio. He was seeking a good location for his colony. In the end, he picked the rich farmland in the area of the Brazos and Colorado River valleys, some 11 million acres on the Gulf Coast plain. A colony there would have a mild climate, fertile soil, water, and plenty of timber for building. Wild game was also plentiful. In addition, the site was near the coast, where settlers and supplies could arrive by ship. In his journal, Austin described his chosen location.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is show you the answers so you can kind of get a look at them. Location was between the Brazos and Colorado River, east of San Antonio, on the Gulf Coast plain. The geographic features were things like mild climate, fertile soil, water, plenty of timber, and wild game. So, let me pull that up. All right, here we go. You can kind of take a look at those answers. You can pause this video as much as you need in order to find the answers. I'm going to be here for just a few more seconds, and then I'll move back to the book. Okay, let's switch back to the book. And then we're going to move down here and continue the reading.
Reaching San Antonio in December, Austin met with Spanish Governor.
And we'll try it now.
Texas Voices. The prairie comes to the river and affords a most beautiful situation for a town or settlement. The bluff is about 60 feet high. The country back of this place and below for about 15 miles, as far as we went, is as good in every respect as man could wish for. Land all first rate. Plenty of timber, fine water, beautifully rolling. Stephen F. Austin. Quoted in Stephen F. Austin, Impresario of Texas, by Greg Cantrell. With the location chosen, Austin returned to the United States to prepare. From Louisiana, he sent a report to Governor Martinez. It specified the colony's proposed location, which include land along the Gulf for a port. Austin's plan detailed how he initially intended to distribute land to his colonists, although these terms later changed. Each household would receive 640 acres of land. Those who provided valuable services or items, such as cotton gins, devices that separate cotton fibers from seeds, would receive extra land. Where possible, each land grant would lie on a river to provide water for farming and transportation. Settlers would pay Austin a fee of 12.5 cents per acre for his services. Austin's proposed terms were very attractive to people in the United States, where land cost at least $1.25 an acre. In addition, U.S. law required settlers to buy at least 80 acres and to pay the full price in cash. Few people had the $100 in cash needed to buy this much land. Austin, however, would accept the goods as payment, or allow settlers to pay the fees over time. Austin advertised for settlers in New Orleans, and applications poured in from eager men and women.
So this is a map of Austin's colony. You can see where it's by the coast in between those rivers, or half of those rivers.
Austin was careful in selecting settlers. He believed his colony's success depended upon having hard-working, law-abiding people. All settlers also had to become Mexican citizens and convert to Catholicism. With plans in place, Austin went to New Orleans to arrange for the colony's finances. While there, he formed a partnership with Joseph H. Hawkins, a friend and lawyer. Hawkins provided Austin with financial support and a ship. His backing secured, Austin set out for his colony.
Okay, so I am skipping ahead here. I'm going to put on the audio, and then I will fast forward it a little bit.
He saw Texas again. The journey was more than 1,000 determined to wait as long as it took. Between meetings with officials, he studied Spanish to become fluent. Austin's patience eventually paid off. In January 1823, the Mexican government passed the Imperial Colonization Law. Under this law, Austin's land grant was secure, and he could continue to bring in settlers from the United States. Families of farmers in the colony would receive 177 acres, and ranching families would receive 4,428 acres. Single men would receive one-third of these amounts. To get the greatest possible amount of land, most settlers in Austin's colony claimed to be both farmers and ranchers. In addition, settlers were exempt, or free, from paying taxes for 6 years. Austin himself would receive about 100,000 acres once he had settled 300 families in the colony. As the colony's leader, Austin was charged with forming a local government.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the answers now. Okay, so the size of the colony, 300 families as far as people goes, and 11 million acres as far as the actual land size. Cost per acre, remember they read 12.5 cents an acre. You can have half a cent if you basically say you have to buy 2 acres, which would be 25 cents. Then the final approval was in 1823 with the law that was passed, and these were the final land terms. 177 acres for farmers, 4,428 acres if you were ranchers, and you could be both and receive 4,605 acres. Single men got a third of those numbers and no taxes for 6 years. So use this video to help you write your answers and then turn in your assignment. I hope this helps.